Mr. Wanaelekezwa wazazi wageni waalikwa, wanakwaya, muwe huru kusogea hapo ili muone kipi vijana wetu wametuandalia. Karibuni.
Dear Honorable Guest of Honor, you're welcome to Tanzania Adventist Secondary School, and this is the chemistry department. In front of you, I am Reward Elias. I'm a Form 1B student, and today we are going to demonstrate the process or scientific technique which is used to separate mixtures, and it is known as simple distillation. I hope you all want to know what is simple distillation. Cool the vapor and bring it back into liquid, as you see, and also there is a source of heat which is used to heat the reaction. The following are the procedures that you must do when you are doing the process of simple distillation. The first one, you must know the boiling point of each component which is in your mixture, and you must also start by heating the mixture so that the reaction may occur and one component may start vaporizing. When one component starts vaporizing, you must allow the cold water, the source of cold water, to come so that it may cool the vapor. It may bring also the distillate here. And when the water comes here, it will be water out, and here it is be water in, whereby the collection dish will collect the distillate. I'm going to say the application which happens when we use the simple distillation. The first one, it can be also used in production of alcohol production by separating the ethanol from water. Also, it may be used to separate simple liquid in the laboratories. Also, it can be used to purify perfumes and other essential oils. Thank you for listening. You're welcome next time.
Makofi tafadhali. Mnaruhusiwa wazazi kusogea karibu kujionea wenyewe. Mko mbali sana wazazi. Ukifika hapo ukiwapa hata zawadi ya pipi, kitu kidogo, mambo yanakaa vizuri. Si ndio hivyo? Kama hutaelewa hiyo lugha inayotumika, basi sasa nifanyeje? Asante.
Dear guest of honor and other visitors, Tuta Kimath, and I'm a graduate at Tanzania Adventist Secondary School. In front of you, I'm going to illustrate shortly about the knowledge which I've gained here at Tanzania Adventist Secondary School. And it has made me very proud of my school. As we all know that Mama Samia has been encouraging the use of clean energy. And today, we're going to learn shortly about how we can use clean energy through the waste which we despise in our homes. This is a biogas plant. Biogas is energy which is generated from the decomposition of organic matter. Organic matter at our homes may be, example, food scraps, animal dung, human feces, and other things. In front of you is animal dung, specifically cow dung. Here, this cow dung is used to produce biogas. Biogas is composed of methane, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other trace gases. Reduction of greenhouse gases, since by burning methane we'll be reducing the amount of methane which will be released to the atmosphere and destruct the ozone layer. But also it helps to reduce waste in our environment. Cow dung is termed as the waste in our environment, but by collecting it and using it to produce biogas, we can reduce waste in our environment. At homes, we encourage the use of 3 containers, whereby the first container will be the inlet, the second container will be the digester, and the third container will be the receiver. In the digester, what happens? The first thing is anaerobic digestion. Anaerobic digestion is the type of digestion which is done in the absence of oxygen. It is done by the bacteria called methanogenic bacteria, which help in formation of methane through the process called methanogenesis. So by producing methane, methane will be used as a combustible gas so that it may burn and help us in activities like cooking and other things. Thank you so much, and may I encourage the whole community and all visitors which have visited us today, specifically you, dear guest of honor, to use this biogas in order to reduce waste in our environment and to support our president, Dr. Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan.
Thank you.
Hayo makofi hayatoshi.
Welcome, dear guest of honor and other visitors. The following the physics department, and my name is Magodi Sabato from Form 3 class.
And my name is Masesa Cyprian from Form 3 class.
Okay, the following the demonstration of a siphon experiment. As the siphon experiment supposed to have the following instruments or equipments. The first is a gallon of 12 liters, which demonstrates a well or a dam. Also, we have a small bottle, which demonstrates a water tank. And we have a collecting nozzle, and we have also a collector. The following is the working principle. As you can see, dear guest of honor, that there is a narrow tube passing from the dam, or from the dam or from the well to the water tank. Here is
application of the siphon experiment. Firstly, it is used in small-scale agriculture. This is whereby a person uses this system to water the plants that are found in his or her farm. Secondly, it is used to drain dirty water from ponds of fishing without disturbance to the fishes. Third one, it is used in flush toilets to flush those tanks of the toilets. Fourth one, it is used to transfer fuel from one place to another. Thank you. I would like to advise people to use this siphon experiment because it is not costly, it is cheap. Thank you.
Dear guest of honor, in front of you we are Form 6 student. Good afternoon. My name is Riley Mugini and my friend known as
Raymond Poo.
Today we are coming to demonstrate the dissection, and in front of us we have a rat. This is the organism which comes from kingdom Animalia, phylum is Kidato, and class is Mammalia. Now, guest of honor, we need to tell you some parts, organs which are found within this organism, and we are going to relate to this human digestive system. This is Mammalia, but also this is Mammalia. So, when my friend continuing dissecting, we'll go to see some organs which are found here in this organism, which is rat, and we rate it with human digestive system. But what the aim of this dissection process? The aim is to bring the theoretical knowledge which you are studying the class and the really practical which you are doing here now, but also we have the application of it. In education, we are learning the organism taxonomy, and in medical training, we use this organism to study the diseases, but also the growth stages. Now, my friend has finished to dissect this rat, and now he is going to show us what are the organs which are found here. The first one is the stomach. We can see here the stomach in this organism, but also we have the stomach in human digestive system. What the function of it? The function of it is for temporary storage of food, but also we have pancreas. There is pancreas there. It's going to show us the pancreas. Yes, it's here. So, yeah, it's here. The pancreas is found in our organism, but also is found in human digestive system. The function of it is to control the amount of sugar within the human body or the organism body. But also we have colon. Colon, it is this one. This shows. Yes, colon, it's for the absorption of water and also mechanical digestion. But also we have ileum. This ileum is for absorption of water also. So these organisms, we know that these come from mammalia, but also is mammalia. That is how we rate. Thank you for your listening. You are most
Makofi, makofi, makofi. Naomba wazazi tusogee karibu. Tuko mbali mno.
Wazazi wale ambao wanapenda kuangalia.
Njoni muone jamani, njoni.
Karibuni.
Kama lugha iko tofauti, niko karibu tu.
We didn't kill, but we
najua wazazi mko vizuri, mnaelewa.
To make it faint. Yes. We use it chloroform. Yes, it has been faint. To be alive again? This. It has stayed here for a long time.
Converts harmful substances into harmless substances within our body. We are going to use a fresh liver and an alcohol. The aim of this experiment is to show how alcohol drinking and other harmful substance taking affects our livers and reduce the efficiency in our bodies. Now we are going to cut a small piece of a fresh liver and add alcohol in it and observe the changes. Dear guest of honor, the liver is an essential organ within our body. So when we add alcohol on it, we are going to observe effervescence coming out from the alcohol. Here we observe that the alcohol is fighting to convert the harmful substance, which is the alcohol, into harmless substance, producing oxygen gas and water. The effervescence coming out that you see is the oxygen gas produced out. If we take out the liver and compare it with a fresh one, we can see a great difference. Dear guest of honor, we can observe a great change. The liver of a person taking alcohol has become burnt, and the liver of a fresh human being taking no alcohol is still good for use. This shows to our society that taking alcohol is very harmful in our bodies because it damages our livers. Damaging our livers reduces the efficiency of some activities within our bodies. For instance, storage of glucose, emulsification of fat, and other processes. Thank you. I emphasize everyone, including youth, to avoid taking harmful substances mainly alcohol, because it damages our livers.
Makofi tafadhali.
Dear guests of honor and parents, welcome to the Geography Department. I am a graduate. My name is Laura Peter, and this is my colleague.
Guatema Filimu.
In front of you, I'm going to demonstrate and explain about a volcano. A volcano is the accumulation of molten rocks which flow out through vents into the exterior part of the Earth's crust. Dear guests of honor and parents, there are three main types of volcanoes. There is an extinct, the second is a dormant volcano, and the last one is an extinct or dead volcano. An extinct or dead volcano is a type of a volcano which has already erupted and has no sign of ever erupting again. Example of such a mountain is our neighboring mountain, Mount Meru. As you can see behind us, there's a view of Mount Meru. Yeah. The second one is a dormant volcano. This is a type of a volcano that has already erupted and still shows sign of erupting again. It means it can erupt more than once. Example of such a mountain is Mount Kilimanjaro, found in Moshi. It is well known. And the last one is an active volcano. An active volcano is a type of volcano which hasn't erupted and is showing signs of erupting soon enough. Example of such a mountain is a mountain, Mount Odonyelelangai. Dear guests of honor and parents, I'm going to explain about a volcanic eruption. A volcanic eruption is the rumbling, emission of air, gases, and lava from the interior part of a volcano to the exterior part of it. I'd like to welcome my fellow colleague to explain about the causes.
Thank you, my fellow colleague. Dear guests of honor and parents, I'm going to speak about the causes, but starting from the internal structure of the Earth, consider this structure below. The structure provides us with three layers. The core, which is the innermost layer and has a high intensity of heat. The mantle, which is the second layer, and the middle one of the Earth, making it having molten material, which is caused by the amount of heat produced from the core. The crust, which is the outermost layer of the Earth, which we stand on right now, and it provides us with plates which surround the entire world. There are major plates according to the major continents of the Earth. These plates move with two fashions, which the first fashion is divergent movement and the second is convergent. Convergent movement, can you assist me? Consider these plates, this demo below of plates. Convergent movement, this is the movement which is caused when compressional forces making these plates to move to each other closely, making it one is denser and the other one is lighter. The lighter one floats above the other, making a space between them, providing a room for the molten material from the mantle to escape. This space is known as vent. Divergent movement is caused by the tension forces, caused by tension forces, making these plates to move away from each other, making a room between, which is here as you can see, providing a room again or a vent for a magma from the mantle to escape out of the crust. Now from that demonstration, here is a little demonstration of how magma occurs. So I beg you may move just a bit so as you may not. Yes. So this is a little demonstration on how magma erupts from the interior to the exterior part of the crust. So as you can see, there is gases which it has been said by my fellow colleague before. The gas which is sulfur dioxide gas and carbon dioxide. As you can see, this is a lava known as magma. When it reaches the surface, it's known as lava, but when it is interior, it is known as magma. And the other one is gases, as I explained before. Thank you, dear guest of honor. After some time, when it reaches, it's when this lava cools and makes some landforms such as mountains, hills, and valleys, and craters.
So we are expecting a mountain here.
Yes. A good example is Mount Kilimanjaro, which is for convergent movement, and Meru and also Oldonyo Lengai.
Dear guests of honor and parents, this demonstration might look like it smells nice and everything, but it is very destructive. In our society, when a volcano erupts, it has a lot of negative impacts. Like when a volcano erupts, it causes earthquake, which also causes death of a lot of lives. We lose a lot of biodiversity, damages houses, crops, and even livestock. But also, this volcanic eruption has a positive impact. It causes soil fertility because this lava, when it cools and passes through weathering processes, it causes soil fertility and adds nutrients to the soil, but also brings the minerals on top of the soil, which makes us or supports the government's economy. Thank you.
Dear guests of honor, parents, and other visitors, good morning. Welcome to the physics department, and I am Lumo Muisa, a Form 4 student. In front of you can see a glass and a manila card. I am going to verify the presence of atmospheric pressure in our atmosphere. First of all, dear guests of honor, parents, and other visitors, you have to understand what the atmosphere. The atmosphere stands from the 0 kilometer to 60 kilometer to space. And also, the atmosphere has varieties of gases, including oxygen and carbon dioxide. And also, atmospheric pressure is the force exerted by these gases that they found in the atmosphere. And this atmospheric pressure, it can be standardized in 1 atm or 1 atmospheric pressure, 76 meters of, and also 1.01 pascals or Newton per meter square. Why did I call you to verify the presence of atmospheric pressure? Because it has a lot of applications. In front of you, I'm going to speak about 2 applications of atmospheric pressure, including the altitudes and weather. In altitude and weather, atmospheric pressures helps in weather broadcasting, because instruments used in weather broadcasting like barometers uses the application of altitudes. There is a device called altimeter. Altimeter is mostly used by the pilots during airplane transport, because this device helps in measuring the height as the plane goes up, and also it's used to measure the atmospheric pressure. Why? Because as this altimeter will measure the pressure or atmospheric pressure, the pressures inside the plane not be affected by the pressure, because as you move up altitude, pressure decreases and makes a disturbance in the human body by decreasing the pressure and makes a human to faint or not. Another category is breathing. Why atmospheric? You have to understand the atmospheric pressure, because as you move the altitude, the pressure decreases and makes the blood capillaries to move with the high pressure, making the capillaries to burst. And also, in front of you, this is a glass of water and also a manila card. A manila card. If you want to verify this presence of atmospheric pressure, you have to fill a half glass of glass, and also you have to take the manila card and place upon it. You have to cover well this place and to turn upside down the glass. As you turn this way, you may leave. Why this? This is not a magic. This is the physics. The space which I left here makes the atmospheric pressure to act upon this and holds the glass, the manila card, from not falling down. And may I invite any parent or visitors to come and try this kind of physics.
You said it's not magic.
You have to cover well this place and you turn upside down. Don't allow any air to be formed there. And gently hold the glass.
I've made it.
All this kind of knowledge are coming from Tanzania Adventist Secondary School. You are home, you're welcome.
Dear guests of Hannah and parents, good morning. Today, my name is Catherine Tumaini, a graduate in Tanzania Adventist School. I am with my colleague,
Humphrey Lugano.
Today we are going to explain to you how to make soap through a process called saponification. Dear guests of Hannah and parents, saponification is a chemical reaction between fats or oil with strong base, whereby strong base can be sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Actually, there are two types of soaps. A hard soap, which is known as bar soap, and a soft soap, which is a liquid soap. Today we are going to explain how to make a liquid soap, whereby we use a strong base called potassium hydroxide. I would like to welcome my friend to proceed.
Now, guest of honor, this is the interesting fact. That's why I love this club of science in business club, whereby it is in relation to real life experience. You see here, we're going to make a liquid soap, which is a soft soap, whereby we are going to use our ingredients over here. We have the three basic ingredients, which is distilled water and a lye, which is a potassium hydroxide for the soft water. For the soft soap, sorry. And for the hard soft, we'll be using a sodium hydroxide. But for this time, we have different ways. And today we are going to, due to time, we are going to use this, the other way, whereby we're not going to lye, distilled water, or glycerin. Whereby we are going to add our soda ash over here, and then put salt, and followed by alkali 2, then a sulfonic, then potash. Potash acts as a glycerin. It is a little bit heavier. Can you please help me to open here? As you